Now I think everyone is clear about directions. So total 9 directions I explained and who is staying in which location. So I explained about east, west, north, south, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, and Brahmastan. Brahmastan, Lord Brahma is staying over there. And air purification and all. I will explain that house related information in the next class. Just to try to understand what actually Vastu is saying and what are the basic Vastu principles and all. Now coming to the Vastu for plot selection. Most of the people, they will purchase one plot in hurry worry, and after purchasing some days, within few days, so some unexpected things are happening and they are not growing economically and all. So these are also one of the reason for Vastu is saying all these kind of instructions. So this is not mandatory, but it is having weightage of things. For example, you are doing hard work. For that hard work, if you maintain all these things as per Vastu, then it will give add-on. So it is just a promotion for you. For example, you are doing lot of hard work in your workplace, but you are not getting promotion. What is the reason? You are not getting promotion means that is not the meaning of you're not working over there. So something is there, so that we have to believe. So unless until we face this type of things, we cannot believe. So if you follow, definitely your life will change. That is already I experienced, and that's why I'm following this, and also that's why I'm giving lecture on this. So I personally experienced, I benefited. So that is the reason I am giving what I learned, and that information I'm giving to you. Now, plot selection also important. So what kind of plot we have to select? First thing, that plot should be fertile plot. So if any plants are not growing over there, then that plot is not suitable for construction. Why? The reason is house is nothing but is a combination of plants also. So not only constructing with walls, pillars and all. So that remaining land you have to, this is a part of our life. Plantation is part of our life. And also this plantation, it is giving good air for us and also vegetables and for our foodie things and all we are growing over there. So if it is not fertile land, then that is not suitable for. So first what kind of land you should identify that when you are going for. If you are most of the people, real estate people also attending this, they are attending this session. So they have to consider these four. So when they are going for plot selection, they have to consider first kind of the plot. Second one is shape of the plot. Third one, direction. Fourth one, angles of the corner. So first point is very simple. It should be fertile and solid or not. That also very important. Second one is shape. So which shape we have to prefer? Either square, rectangle, triangle. So etc. Different bits are there. So which shape we have to prefer? I will explain one by one. Directions. Which direction is good? And see here, this is only we are giving grading system. Around 60 students are studying and sitting in the class and everyone is listening. But based on their understanding and their exam results, we are giving grading, no? Just like that. So it is having some grading system. So east face is the best means the meaning the meaning south is not worst. South also having some points. So for example, east having 10 points, then south having 3 points. So this is the grading system. So I'm trying to explain which is best. We have to look for best, no? So that is my intention. So directions, angle of corners. So most of the people, generally you'll see that one corner bit is there, triangle bit is there, and they are selling actually the 20,000 per square yard, but they are selling only 10,000. Why they are selling 10,000? Because no one is purchasing. That is the reason. So that the thing you have to understand. And when you are purchasing and you are selling, you have to explain all these things. So here angles, it should be, it should not right angle, acute or obtuse. So it should be right angle. It should be right angle. It should not acute and obtuse. That means what right angle means, it should be 90 degrees, but where? Only southwest. Remaining directions I will explain one by. Now coming to the kind of land, just now I explained, land should be fertile because of these are the reasons. So fertile land is useful for plantation. That is the major reason. That's why we are giving priority for the fertile land. It may be suggested for Vastu because plantation is equally necessary for happy life. For happy home, it is equally necessary. Okay, we are most of the videos we are watching, most of the retired people, they are getting mental peace from plantation and all, terrace gardening and all. So it is important for our life. So that is the reason you should understand. Second one is land should be solid. Land should be solid. So if the land is dug and refilled, then it should be overflow. So this is the reason. So when you are going for observation of the land, then you should understand that land is solid or not. Okay. So this is the kind of the land. And the last one is the smell of the land should be good. So this is also important. The smell of the land should be good. So when you are involving in this, then when you enter into the land, you are able to sense automatically. So it is not a regular process. Once you go through this video, this lecture and all, then you are able to understand. No need to refer every day and all. So I am explaining. So there is a link. I have started from the actual universe and human body, and I am comparing everything. So smell also good. And most importantly, when we are entering into the land, you should not find any bones on the land. So it should not contain bones and also polythene bags, etc. So that means what? This is not completely rejecting thing. So when we are going for good, so Vastu means what? When we are, for example, Vastu is nothing but where and what should be there. That is the thing. And we have to always we will look for good thing. And when we are going for restaurant and all, we are going for reviews and all. What is the reason? This is also same kind of thing. So based on these things, we can choose our plot. Coming to the shape of the land, suggested shapes here, Vastu is saying square. First priority is square bit. So if you are purchasing square bit, your house is lavish dimensions you are getting, your your bedroom, hall, kitchen, everything. So it looks lavish. If you are having any 40 feet width plot, then blindly you have to go through it. So it is excellent plot. So square bit, most of the people we have to prefer square bit first. So if it is rectangle bit, the rectangle bit minimum 30 feet if you go, it will be good. So even though 15 feet, 20 feet, we will arrange. But the thing is, I am giving the best. So which is best I am discussing. So first priority is square and second priority is rectangle. In this rectangle, width of the plot should be 30 feet minimum. If it is less than 30 feet also, it's okay. But 30 feet benefits are different. So after that, we will give priority for circular, then even corners. Even corners, okay, not odd corners. If it is even corners, then we will prefer, these are the suggested shapes. Similarly, rejected shapes are triangle and odd corners. So better we have to avoid triangular and odd corners. So if you want more depth of the triangular bit and odd corners, then you have to consult Sapatis and all, because they are expert in Vastu Shastras. My intention is, because I am a civil engineer, I should follow some Vastu for better, to give better house plan and also better life for the owners. So that is the reason. Similarly, you should understand which is good and which is not good. Sorry. Coming to the direction of the land, just now I explained. Best one is east facing. Second one, fair one is north facing land. Third, good is west facing. Average, south facing. We are giving grading system. We are not saying south is worst, east is the best. We are giving grading system wise, we have to give priority. See, for example, after earning lot of amount and all, entire your life you sacrifice for your earnings and all. Finally, you have to achieve, we have to construct your own house, dream house and all. So you are having money, but you are not having any basic information about Vastu. Blindly, if you go for south facing bit, because definitely if 20,000 is going in that particular area, south facing 15-16,000 they will sell. So if you are not having idea about all these things and directly if you go for south facing, you will get a lot of problems, including planning also. You will get a lot of things you have to compromise in the south face. So most of the thing, so this is not that much suggestible, but Sapatis, they will say that based on the nakshatras, that particular person nakshatras, south face is excellent for particular nakshatra people. And here, best we are saying east face. Similarly, corner bits will be there. First priority is northeast. Northeast corner bit is excellent bit. So northeast corner, Lord Shiva is staying over there. So entire the family is excellent. Their family is good. So Lord Shiva blessings will be there. So this is the belief. If you believe or not, this is a belief. So I am covering everything. So Vastu Shastra and science, both I am going to cover. So second bit is southeast. So first priority is corner bits northeast. Second bit is southeast. So I think direction of the land also clear. So which direction is clear? Now coming to angle of corners. Angle of corners, always this southwest angle of corners, it should be 90 degrees only. It should not go inclined. It should not 30 degrees, 60 degrees and all. It should be 90 degrees only. This is the 100% we have to follow, part of our Vastu. So angle of corners, southwest must be 90 degrees. So this southwest must be 90 degrees. It should not go any acute and obtuse. So southeast can be obtuse, but not acute. So the meaning is southwest, we can give priority. So this northeast. Northeast, we can increase the land. Southeast, we can decrease the land. But southeast, we cannot increase this corner, and northeast, we cannot decrease the corner. So that is the point I'm explaining here. So corners we should consider. Southwest should be 90 degrees and northeast. So if it is 90 degrees, southeast 90 degrees, all directions are 90 degrees, excellent. But sometimes plots are in this shape. So if it is northeast corner is extra we are having, so then we have to give priority for that. So we are having advantage for it. And southeast, if it is increasing towards southeast direction, it is not preferable. So that is the reason I am showing here. Southeast can be obtuse, but not acute. Okay, obtuse means, so it should be less than 90 degrees, but it should not be more than 90 degrees and all. And similarly, northeast can be acute, but not obtuse. And northwest, right or obtuse. Coming to the surroundings. So surroundings also important. We should concentrate on surroundings. Southwest should be high and heavy. Southwest means what? Nairuti. Southwest should be high and heavy. Northeast should be light and empty. Northeast is nothing but Ishanya. So Ishanya should be light and empty. Coming to the in front of house. So it should not be no trees in front of the gate first. In front of the gate, we should not keep any trees, and no shadow of the trees, temples, high-rise buildings on the house. See, if on your house, if tree shadow is coming, or else another building shadow is coming, okay, temple shadow is coming. So if sun rays are not entering into your house, it is already, you know that. So no need to explain in detail, right? So So if shadow is coming, definitely it is not suitable. So because our illness will be more in the family, because we are not getting sun rays, bacteria is forming in the kitchen. So kitchen, we should give priority for entering sun rays. So the point is very simple. So I am saying Vastu, Vastu, Vastu. Vastu is the science. So we can have discussions later, but Vastu is a science. I can give my knowledge base. I can give some comparisons also. Okay. So we have to try to complete syllabus first. So that is the reason I am not giving, I am not deviating to another thing. Next, no sandwich between two big houses. For example, two tall structures are there beside your plot. If you are going for only two G+2 and G+3, but 8-story building and 10-story buildings are there, the left and right, then you should not go. So these type of precautions we should take. So I think when I'm explaining all these things, you can compare scientifically what is happening. So you are all professionals and BTech and real estate people, because everyone knows. So what is happening if these things will be there. Now coming to the slope, this is very, very important. See, for example, why we are saying northeast corner water storage, some well and all, because our groundwater flowing towards the northeast corner in the ground level. So this is the reason science is there. So I cannot explain everything through science. I cannot relate to, everything with the science in this class. In the next class and next class, we will get everything. Enter the information. We will. Coming to the southwest. Southwest means what? Nairobi. It should be highest. Northwest should be highest. Northeast must be lowest. Very, very important. Northeast must be lowest. If southwest is low, what is happening? The Vastu is saying all earnings go into the drain. No use. You are earning something, but your remaining things are more. Your spending is more, income is less. Like that, things will be happening. Coming to the water source and storage. Where water source, where we have to keep sump and all. So that is also important. No? The best is northeast portion. Northeast portion is the best, and also we can go for northern or eastern portion. So 100% we have to go with the northeast portion for well and bore and sump, everything we will go for northeast. See, if you are able to understand all these things, then you are able to draw by your own. So 2 BHK house plan, 3 BHK house plan. So no need to go through any AutoCAD and all. AutoCAD just a tool. Just we are entering all this information. That's it. We are trying to keep all these. We are balancing and we are drawing in a tool. That's it. We are able to draw with our pen and pencil with on the paper. So if you learn AutoCAD and the AutoCAD, by using those tools, you are going to keep all these things at the place. That's it. So house is nothing but Vastu. If you know Vastu, you can take one paper and you can draw on the paper house drawing. That's it. It's not a big task. It is not a rocket science. So if you go through Vastu, excellent house you can plan by yourself. So just go through, just try to understand everything. Best northeast portion. Avoid southwest. What happened? So if you go with southwest, so it is not at all suitable for that. So as per Vastu Shastra, a lot of disadvantages are there. I am not explaining all those things, but better avoid. Over tank, best in the south or west. South direction you can prefer, or west direction you can prefer, but not in the middle of the house. It should not be middle of the house. So when I am explaining all these things, you can understand middle of the house. If you put more load, deflection will be more. This scientific information we will discuss one by one. Now coming to the water source, avoid north east. Sorry, this is wrong. So this is northwest actually. Sorry for that. Now coming to the coloring. So why coloring also important? So it is not part of Vastu, but coloring also important for house. So when we are going for our dream house, when people are entering into the inside the house, they should feel good. So your color combination should be good. So what is the first thing? No dark color to be used, particularly avoid black color. Black color not at all suitable. It is not, it will not give aesthetic view for your building. Dark colors can be used only for designs. If you want to go for any designs in your drawing room and all, then only you can go for dark colors. This is the important thing. Now coming to the outside, what type of color we have to prefer? So I am going for best house. So then we have to give light colors, whatever it is, whatever, if you go for any cream color, whatever it is, but light colors we have to prefer for outside. So what will happen? What is the color importance for the house? Colors change our mood and our visitors' mood, everything. So color change our mood. So don't go with dark colors. So outside we have to prefer light colors. Drawing rooms, always we have to give priority for off-white color for drawing rooms. Bedroom, light pink or cream color. Bedroom, light pink or cream color. So if you go for kitchen, it should be off-white or cream color. Study room, gray or blue color. Similarly, our living room should be any light color. And son's room. So if you are having baby boys, so then your son's room, light blue. It should be light blue. So everything has having some reason. So if you don't know about the depth of this light blue, everything, then we should not leave simply. So just try to understand everything having some importance. Son's room, light blue. Daughter's room, pink or indigo or violet color. Better